Hello everyone, Touhoua here. In this video, I will show you one of my favorite locations for farming metal scraps in mid to late game in Enshrouded. It's also a location where you can easily find some lockpicks, mainly like 2 that I know of, and bombs for easy AoE or like excavating. They're everywhere in this location. And here in the map, it is Glennwood's End, and that is the place that you want to go to. So if you can see, I've already placed a flame altar near it for easy teleporting. That's how you grind these locations for metal or for like equipment. You just exit the game and go back in and teleport to that location and start farming again. And in this area or this certain location, it has a lot of level 15 mobs. That's why I said it's mid to late game. And there is also a boss towards the end of this. So like after you've completed searching throughout all of the houses and all of the different environments that you can go to, there is a boss that can drop up to like 6 metal scraps. I've seen it drop 7 before, but certainly it is around that range, like 6 or 7 metal scraps every time you kill it, which is really neat. And a lot of these mobs that you're gonna engage, they have the metal heads, so those are the types of enemies that you want to go for when you're trying to farm for metal scraps, because they most certainly will drop at least 1 to like 5. I've seen them drop 5 before. That is insane. I think in this video you can see they did drop 5 for me too. And there are also searchable areas like these sections where you can go up to it and interact, and most of the time these things have a lot of metal in it too. The first one that you saw that I picked up has like 3 metal in it, so don't forget to grab these. But yeah, they also drop runes, so if you need runes for upgrading gear or just to reset your stats. And there's also wolves that you can fight or kill for bones and for the meat, which is pretty good. Gives you 3 or 2, I don't remember. But yeah, besides the enemies, there are also like metal crates, metal cages, there's the metal fire pits, there's a lot of these barrels that you can destroy that can sometimes drop metal. Most of the time it does drop metal. Yeah, there's just so many things here that you can destroy for metal, and I think that this is like the perfect spot for that, especially if you're looking to craft nails or metal sheets. And then yeah, at the end you will eventually see how much I get just farming in this certain area, and I think yeah, it's a pretty big amount. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot of metal scraps. You get a lot of potions, different things that you can get here. Destroy that metal pits. So I like to say that I'm also kind of like a ranger slash assassin class type, because right now my skills are mainly in those 2 fields. And then there's also some into the blinking ability, which you'll see in a bit. And these enemies are annoying. They deal so much damage to me. But it's also because my armor is kind of like only level 15 and I'm currently level 20 at the moment. But this is a level 15 area. But they do a lot of damage, especially when you get stuck in their stun ability. I've noticed that when I use the blink ability, it's still... So I have the second ability for blink where it allows you to blink out of getting stunned. And I try that, but it doesn't seem to always work. Especially when you see me fighting the poison, double-wielding, crazed lunatic in a bit. It's kind of strange. I feel like it doesn't always go off. There may be like a timer on it before you can use it again, but I'm really uncertain about that. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just going around destroying things right now. And like I said, you get so much metal here. You get metal, you get water. You get wooden logs, sometimes wooden sticks, fiber. But here I'm dying. And you may have noticed when I'm shooting my arrow while jumping, I have like this floating effect, and that's because I'm trying out the bee sting ability, where it allows you to slowly float down when you're shooting an arrow or when you take out a bow. It's I don't know how I like it, because sometimes you can get stuck in the air and enemies will just start wailing anyway. You can't do anything really. I mean, it is a good ability when you're facing off against like giant bosses though, where like they don't have like a lock-on ability. Like you'll see later what I mean by that when I get into the final boss of this area. So I'll go down here, there's There's like a lockpick up there, as you can see, sitting on top of this, what do you call that? This shelf. And then here I'm gonna try to break the door with the axe, which isn't a good idea. It's better to use the other axe. But normally when you have this type of axe, it's always like really good against environmental stuff. That's why I use it a lot. Yeah, no use in using that. But yeah, so if you have like a good angle, you can actually break this door down without using a lockpick. That's why I tried this method. A lot of doors that uses lockpicks, that's wood, you can actually do this with. So if you're trying to save up on lockpicks, make sure you don't use it and just use an axe instead. There's another lockpick that you can grab. And these barrels, yeah, they do sometimes drop metal, but those are the type of barrels that I've noticed that drop that like just drops the metal for you. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. So here I did miss I missed a lot here. Very embarrassing stuff. But right, there's also anvils here, so if you need to fix your weapons, your gear and stuff, there's like two. There's one in the bottom cellars, and then there's one out here. There you are. Everyone here just drops metal for you. They also drop bombs. It's really good here if you're just farming for those certain types of gear. And yeah. Oh, right. There's also these poisonous plants down there. So we're gonna go here, destroy these barrels, and there's also like 2 enemies inside this building that you can fight. Yeah. So they do drop metal for you as well. Like I said, like all of these enemies in this area, they drop metal. And yeah, look at that, they drop the scythe as well, which you can trade in for money, for runes. And yeah, this ability kind of messes me up sometimes when I'm fighting these guys, because I'm trying to like jump back and shoot them in the back for more damage, you know? But sometimes I feel like this ability just drags me down. I don't know if I want to switch it out yet. But yeah, don't forget to destroy these these fire pits, because they also drop metal. And these bags do sometimes drop linen. I think it's a very low rate, but they also drop it. Actually, notice there will be some times where I don't destroy anything. That's because I know that it's not going to drop metal. So here you can also get twigs. There's also beehives. There's just so much here. And then look at these are the cages I'm talking about. You can destroy them, destroy 2 at a time, get all that metal. There's also some pits right in the sunken ground there. If you walk in it, you're gonna get slowed, so be careful if you're fighting any enemies here. And yeah, there's also something that you can cling onto with your grappling hook, which is really annoying there. I'm trying to just get the metal in. It's gone. It's gone. It's magic. You can also get the top cage there, but it's really annoying. You have to do a double jump and hit it. So I didn't go after that. Well, we got more metal for sure. But I go down here where the cellar's at, where there's also another anvil. Which, I tried destroying these metal cages before, but they don't really give you anything. It just drops nothing. You just destroy it and then you get bones, and that's all you get. And inside these cellars, there's also metal that's sitting on the benches, so you want to check in here as well, like that. And like I said, like metal is just everywhere. It just, oh, I totally missed that one. There's one sitting right on top, or like there's just being metal sitting on top of things. But I totally didn't miss that one. Oh no, I actually go back and grab it. Yep, there's another one. It's just sitting up top. Yep, these are the metal crates that you can also destroy for metal. Yeah, look at that, 4 bombs. I don't know, like, I'm currently in a state where I still haven't unlocked everything yet, so I don't know if you can actually craft bombs yet. But these enemies do tend to drop a lot. And look at that, the floating ability is pretty useful at times. Like there, like the bomb should have hit me, but because of my floating ability, it didn't hit me there. Yeah. I got 4 bombs and now I got 2 more. You can actually farm like a total of 20 bombs just coming in here, and that's like the max amount of a stack that you can get. So yeah, don't forget to destroy these barrels. They give you metal. There's also these hidden bookshelves that contains like a chest inside. There's a few of them in this area. Right, look at that. There's chests everywhere as well. Oh, by the way, the bee sting ability, it does slow you down, but if you jump off from like a mountain and try using that at the very top, or like as soon as you jump off, you'll still die. You have to use it right at this the right time for you not to die. And here I do bomb this section because this is also part of like a quest. You bomb this area and then you get a awesome legendary in here, level 15. Like I said, this area is a level 15 area, so all the mobs and all of the treasure that you get here is for level 15. So I did get this bow. The bow that I'm using currently is a level 20, so I decided not to use it. But it is a good like mid-game bow though. In this house, you'll see a major surprise. It's all filled with nasty biters. Nasty biters. So yeah, they poison you. So yeah, be careful in there. There's a chest in there. Oh, I think a blue one. I mean, it looks white to me, but I don't know. It does also look kind of like bluish to me. But I decided not to get it because it's not for me. I'm here to show metal, and this crate also drops metal, but most of the time it does only drop like an item. But in this case, we did get lucky. Alright, there's a lot of animal fur around. You would get a lot of animal fur in this area as well. Well, it's better to just get animal fur from the Volca. The Volca... Is it Volca or Vuka areas? But this spot specifically is good for metal. There's another cage. There's another cage right here. And as you can see, when you go in here, you do encounter a boss, but before you go in there, there's like a whole area here with metal just for the taking. These cages, these racks here. And also, it is best to use a pickaxe for these metal things here. It does destroy them a lot faster than using your axe. Or I mean, like, you could also just bomb it. That's probably like the easiest way. But I'd rather just save the bombs for other things. You can't repair bombs, but you can definitely repair equipment. That's my thing. These chemistry things over here, I don't know if you can actually destroy them. I've tried, but I don't think I ever was successful in that. So I wouldn't even try. Unless someone's figured out a way to do it. But I haven't seen it done yet. They seem like it's a lot of metal, right? But I don't know, I just never got to destroy one. And here it is, the first boss. Or I mean the only boss in this area. And here it is. This is what I'm talking about. Like, that ability can still kill me in midair, but other than that, like, all her other abilities does not ever hit me, because I'm so high in the air and I'm just floating in there. Like, she can never hit me. That does one-shot you though, so you gotta be careful there. And yeah, look at that. Did you see that? Did you see me blink in midair? You normally can't do that, but there are specific things that you have to do to be able to blink in midair. It's just really strange. I don't know if like I've ever been able to perfectly blink in midair like that. I think that was just luck at that time, but I'll figure out a way to do it more often. It's really cool. I think like you have to use the blink ability after you take the bow out. I don't know. But if I figure out how to do it more fluently, then I'll probably do a video on it. I think that's a really cool thing. But here's the golden chest over here. I didn't get lucky, so yeah. Alright. That's it for the video. Here's how much metal I got at the end here. I got about 146 total. And look at all of the other items that you get along. You got 16 total bombs. I came in here with 20 bombs and I used 2. And then you get 16 up there. That's a lot. Yeah. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if this video helped you out, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all again.